Hi, my name is Andrew Kubin. I'm a physician assistant at the Hope Clinic. I work in the pediatric department. Today I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about screen time. Screen time or electronic media certainly is an issue for all age groups, but I really want to focus more on toddlers and preschool aged children. Always a question at well visits is, talking about how much TV time, screen time, phone time, tablet time should a child have. And we here at the Hope Clinic, we follow the recommendations of the American Academy of Pediatrics, which for your infant, young toddlers, 0 to 18 months old, we actually don't recommend any screen time. Video chatting, especially with loved ones, far distance relationships, military family members, of course, things like that are good, but more because it's interactive. After we get closer to 2 years of age, wanting to introduce screen time with your child is okay, but we really want to focus more on high quality TV shows. You want to limit your action shows, your race car shows, things like that, because the whole point of screen time at this age is trying to foster their social skill development and their communication development. We do see that these areas can be affected by too much screen time, so that's why we want to really focus on high quality TV shows. After about 2 years of age, 2 to 5 years, your kindergarten age, the American Academy of Pediatricians recommends about an hour of screen time a day. Again, we still want to focus on high quality TV shows. Some of the concerns that we have with TV shows that aren't considered high quality can kind of implicate or have been implicated towards aggressive behavior, trouble sleeping at night, of course obesity, certainly an epidemic in our nation for all age groups. And some of this is common sense. The more screen time you have, the less time you have for play. But some of it's not as obvious. So like screen time before bed, an hour before bed time, we don't recommend. We definitely see that can affect good, healthy sleep hygiene. And then again, like we talked about, communication, speech development, social skill development, these can be issues with too much screen time. So there's more reasons on why we want to limit how much they have. What else can we do instead of screen time? Trying to be active in your child's development at this age is the most important thing that we can do. We're all very busy and we understand that. But for kiddos who are having their screen time or who are doing their TV shows, choose that opportunity to try and sit with your child. That way you can offer feedback and reinforce the positive things that they're learning in that show and applying them to the real world. Just relationships that children have with their parents, with their siblings, when they don't get their way. These are the same things that a lot of these high quality TV shows go over and emphasize, and you can help apply that to the relationships in the home with you as well. So those are important things to try and do. Other things to try and do outside of screen time with your child, simple games, especially your preschool 3, 4, 5-year-olds. Simple games, such as Duck, Duck, Goose, Follow the Leader, Simon Says. These are all good events or good activities because they help foster that role playing and those social skills that they'll be learning as they get into pre-K and kindergarten years. Going outside for nature walks. Very simple, going to your local park, and just pointing out God's nature, pointing out God's creations, pointing out colors, things to help them interact with their environment that you can help really maximize what they're being exposed to. So screen time after age 5 really becomes a little bit more difficult to recommend because school is also including it. So it's just things that you want to consider on a case-by-case basis with your pediatric provider. But if you have more questions about that, please feel free to contact us here at the Hope Clinic. Our phone number 972-923-2440. We can try and help answer any questions you may have or schedule an appointment with us as needed. Also, another healthy website or another important website for screen time is healthychildren.org, and the link to Family Life Media. That is a great website that's geared towards parents to try and utilize for the information that we've talked about today. So if you have any other questions, please feel free to give us a call, and we'll see you next time.